She fell. She fell. Raw and real and uncut. I got in the van and look. So I don't know what made this drop out. I don't know what happened, why it's leaning forward like this. But yeah, so I want you to see the real and raw. I don't know. I hadn't been in the van. I'm leaving these in the van, but it is leaning forward. So what I think I'm gonna do is add some more tape around the edges. I add more tape around here. So that way when I lean up there, it's covering all of that. This one, this came off. I expected that, but I got some more tape, some more glue. See? So it's like they're in the van. I'm not taking them out, I'm leaving them in the window. So that's why I'm leaving them in this hot van, because I want to see how it responds. This is glue. So I am going to glue it back and fix them. So I need to get another roll of black tape and glue my material up. I got in the van and this was leaning out. It had done fell out. So I just pushed it back up there. So I don't know. Like I said, it sits in here. But then I'm noticing that the top is coming out. Like the top of leaning forward. So I can do this right here. And I'm just showing you the raw and real. I can push this and look. So I don't know what made it fall out. I went to the Dollar Tree. I got this from the Dollar Tree today, the hair clips. And I want to see something. And I'm going to come back on because like I said, this drops down in here. And I think you got a little bit of a gapping on the side if I can remember. But I have to find a way to make the top stay. It is possible. It is definitely possible. I probably could find something to jam it up in there, like put something right here and put something right here so they won't fall out. But let me see. I had an idea about this, but let me see, and I'll come back and let you know how it works. So this is a no, because I was picturing this part wrong, but I got two items and we're gonna see if it works. So let's try item number one. It's too long. All right. Item number two is a go. So I have a shower rod that I got from this store that closed a long time ago, and you can turn it and adjust it to make it longer. So I can turn that part and make it longer. So let's see if I can get this to work the way I need it to work, like that on both ends. All right, y'all see this? They keep falling down, and this did not work. Okay, it's something cheap and simple I can use to make these bad boys stay up here, and I just need two of them. Okay, I'm gonna think of something. I promise you that. I'm gonna think of something. Let me go in my house and see what I can find out. Stay up, honey. I'll just put that right there and leave it up so it won't fall. Crap. All right. Crap. I don't know if you can see that or not. I got another one, but it freaking broke, so let's see. All right, so what I'm trying to do is take this and slide it along this and get it to stay. So let me fight with it. So it looks crazy, and I'm gonna see if they do the job. It was a fail because by the time this covers this, I can't get it. All right, let me try something else. I gotta make this thing stay. Okay, so I went to the Dollar Tree to try to get some ideas, and I did end up getting an idea, but I didn't want to pin. I didn't want to spend $25 for that idea, so I thought I had one, but it's in my old car that I no longer have. So I'm gonna have to stop by one of those places and grab it and see if it works. If it does, I'll share it with you. Went to Walmart, didn't see anything, and I went to Lowe's. Let me show you what I saw at Lowe's. Now what's crazy is this guy was doing interviews with people who do van life, and this black lady had did hers, and she talked about how she made it, and she had to spray paint it black. Now they did have some that said black. It was for $1.97, but it was like a dark brown. It wasn't black. So I got a white one for $1.27, and I'm going to spray paint it black. And she did say that she cut them with a regular pair of household scissors. Ugh. A regular pair of household scissors. I couldn't get that out. So let me show you what I got. I generally do not go in the clearance section of Lowe's because I don't really have a reason to. But look what I found. Oh yeah. And this is what I was saying about stuffing your windows covering in the corners and cracks. I thought I had one that wasn't as wide, but I'm gonna use this. But this is what I got. I did find my tape. Bam. Y'all don't know what this is for? This is when you can set this in your window and it sits perfectly. In case you don't want to have the window down. It has some type of netting looking thing on it. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, I got one. $127. And again, whenever you get your tape, whatever tape you want to use, but this tape has been the tape that I've been using for my window covering, as far as for the edges to do all the tucking, is the black heavy duty tape. 2K stronger. I don't know. It's heavy duty duct tape. I can't tell if you can see it or not. It's a heavy duty duct tape from the Dollar Tree. My phone makes me think you can't see it, so let me do this. Just in case you didn't see it. This is what I use. I like this stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here. So when I come back, we'll be fighting with this window a little bit more. Trying to get it situated. And yeah, so I'll be back on with that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and I will chit chat with you guys a little later. So I was in a Dollar Tree trying to figure out how to make my back window covering to stay up because they were falling. And I saw a headband, a metal headband, but I didn't want to spend $1.25. It was two, but they were together. So you know what popped up in my mind? A wire closing hanger. So what you do is you can kind of get it to hook and go up in here and take that part and just stick it right there and it stays up. You're gonna have to play with it. I had to finagle some stuff. Like you're gonna have to bend one part and bend another part. You see how easy that came out? So I need to hook that end so it can hook onto something and then it can be stuck so it can make this stay up. So hold on for me. Let's see what we can come up with. Alright. So I'm gonna take whatever part end you want to do, it doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna take this and curve this as much as I can because I need this to hook up in here. So I'm just taking it and it's hooked onto something, and look, bam. Now I'm gonna bend this a little more because when I hook this on here, I want it to, okay, I gotta unhook this. You're gonna have to play with it. And see, this right here is not going anywhere. I'm going to be in the van sleeping, so it's not going to go into place. So see, I have it hooked up in here and hooked right there. So you're just going to have to play with it. Do the best that you can do because this was falling forward and now it's not going to move. I'm going to leave it like this. I'll be sleeping, so there wouldn't be any moving in the van. And then what I'll do is when I'm done and I'm going to take this down, I take these off, stick them in one of my pockets or something like that, and be done with it. So yeah, I had to think of a way to make those stay without spending some money. So yeah, so we're gonna stop right there. And all I got was a metal hanger. And I took it and I bent it. Like I don't know what this tool is, but this tool is no joke. This tool cuts anything. I got this tool, and then I got this random thing just to kind of straighten it out. So as much curves and curling you can do, go ahead and do it. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about no more. So now I got to go and figure out my sink situation. I still got to come in here and work my window coverings because I got one covering. It's starting to peel, but I got some glue. So I'm going to take the glue and put it in something. Get a brush or a, like a big old large, I'm glad. Look at this. Look right there. I don't know what's causing this, but I'm not gonna worry about that because that's can sit down in there. I don't have it properly in here, so it'll be all right. It'll once I get it and set it in here and push all my tape through, then it'll fall in, and I can tell the tape is not in it because it's sitting right here. Look at me in my face. So I'm not even worried about it. It'll sit in there. I'll properly put it in there because when I put it in there, I set the bottom part down inside the hole and then set the rest of it. But you know, I'm gonna have my piece where I'm gonna stick this down inside of the little spaces that go to the bottom. So I'm not stressing it. This part was the part that was getting on my nerve. It's rigged and ready to go. Tell me what you guys see. Hopefully you can see them. That was one of them. There's another one. I hadn't seen these in years. Tell me what you think they are. All right, so I'm in the van working on my window covers. So when I came in, the material was detaching from the insulation and the cardboard. So I went around and I put some more glue. I got from the Dollar Tree. It's upside down. So I got some cement glue and I put it all the way around. And then my back window is acting crazy. Like when it goes down in the bottom part right here, that part right there, right here when it goes down inside there, it was gapping at the top. So let me see, I add more tape at the top all the way around. Add more tape. So let me see. Y'all excuse my hand. I've been washing my hand and everything else. And let's see if this helps because I have it in here so when it get hot, I can see what it's gonna how it's gonna react. And it's acting a fool. See, I'm taking this and I'm sticking it down in here. And it's going. Look, stop dropping. So that's why I got that extra tape on it. See the light? If I put the extra tape on it, it's good. So I gotta mold it to where I need it to be so that light can go away. All right, I'll be back. I'm sorry you can't see, but we're good now. You see probably a little bit of light right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's nothing major. Let me see if I can step back. I got my dusty trusty light on, so that's a metal piece right there. I had to make this longer because it was too short. And then that's a metal piece right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I put the black tape around it because what happened was, I guess after sitting in here, it got hot and the material, it got hot and relaxed or whatever. So it sat down in the door for some more. So I cut off a lot of the colorful material. So when I cut it off, they can only see the black. And when it sat down, it made a gap to the very top. So I added black tape all the way around. So I'm gonna let it sit in here for the next couple of days. And now I gotta do this side, cause look, see how it's coming off? I don't know, I'm hoping this glue freaking works. All right, y'all, so I re-glued the material down. I added more black tape. So that seems to be pretty good. Like I said, it's gonna be sitting in the heat. So after, a few days or weeks sitting in the heat, it's gonna show its true colors. Back here, we're good. I can see a little bit, but once that heat relaxes that tape, then we'll go from there. And this one over here is good. I don't know if you can see it. My head out the way. These, so far on the sliding door, are doing really good. I was working on this one No, I was working on this one, and I was working for this one and the other one, and I put the material on the wrong side, so I couldn't duplicate this over here. So now I gotta do something special with that one. All right, guys, that's enough about the window. If anything changes, I'll tell you. All right, we good. Bye. Okay, so I know you guys, you can see me. I know you guys can't see the window like I really want you to. Okay, so that's it right there. Hold on. This is it right here. All right. So I stuck the window in there. I stuck the covering in there. Dang it, I need some light here. Well, this thing, what can I push to make the light come on? Is it anything? Dang it. All right, I'm going to have to open the door because I want y'all to see this. So I come in here, and so the black part, hold on. Let's see if I can get anything. Okay, so the black part, that's, hold on. So the outside sees, like if you're looking in the van at night, the black part that's facing the outside, the material, started coming off. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and just put some more glue around it, right? So I took it out and I put more glue in it. So when I put it back in, I didn't stick it into this, and it went in perfectly. So I was like, okay. So to stop it from going down, I just added more tape to the bottom. But I made sure I add the tape on the cardboard and on the colorful material and not on the black material, because what I do is, like, I make sure I have the colorful material and I cut it just right, but I make sure I have a lot of black material that's still overlapping. Like, you see if you can see what I'm talking about. You see right here, the extra material that's black. So I cut the color material like right here, but overlapping is the black. So if I push it against it, you know, you'll see nothing but the black and no color at all. Y'all, I'm confused. So I added more black so it wouldn't slip down, but it's holding up on its own. I would do all that for nothing. And a lot of my stuff that I come up with, or the way things happen, is by mistake. It just happened randomly. I'm confused by that. But anyway, can this go in a crack or something? Okay. This thing right here, Dollar Tree, when I say it gets into the cracks, it gets into the cracks. It does really, really good. So yeah, so but I'm having an issue with this part over here because I'm not gonna remove that tape from down there. I'm gonna let it sit, but it's causing a little gap right here. Matter of fact, let me see something. Hold on. It's like I don't know why it's not going up like it's supposed to. Everybody else is good. Guess who's not gonna worry about it? I hate this. I was cleaning it because the people who was in here were really bad smokers, and it dried like that. I'm gonna clean it up. I can't stand that. That's getting on my nerves so bad. So yeah, I'm done with this window. Here I am buying stuff and trying to be creative, and I don't know, I just happened to take it out because I let them all stay while it's hot, so they can kind of get a feel for where they're gonna be at for a while, especially these two. But all I did was take it out and put it back in, and I realized if it doesn't set down in the door, it's fine. So I put the black tape to the bottom so it don't set down. Now this one over here is acting crazy. I'm not cutting or removing anything. I'm gonna just figure something out. But it's fine. I don't understand why it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Everybody else is good to go. So we're done with these windows. And yeah, nothing else is going to change. All my windows are good. I have to do something special with that. You'll see it when it's that. So now, today, I am start filming the next set of videos. All right, guys. Later. I guess I'll take all this stuff out here while I'm in here. I didn't feel like doing that, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. This goes back to Lowe's because I don't need it.